morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nilotpal Ghosh from SVC. Today's subject is operating system and subject code is BCS 303, third semester. Now, let's move on to slides. This topic is protecting the in operating system goal and importance. So today we are going to talk about protect what is what's the importance of protection in operating system, and what's the goal and what's its importance, how much it's required, and how so let's go on with the slides. The main aim of uh, protection of is to regular access to resource. Okay, to achieve this, operating system focus on several keys, such as prevent unauthorized access, ensure safe system stability, enforce resource isolation. So prevent unauthorized access refers to when people who but the act don't have the rights to view the resources or to access the resources, they are restricted. They should be restricted and shouldn't be able to use the resource. And ensures system stability. It refers to when, let's say, there is a virus in the system and which causes instability, which in turns cause the loss of system resources. So such resources might gets to, which can be used which resources can be used for other purposes. So we shouldn't so its goal is to ensure the stability, enforce resource isolation. If this refers to isolating of resources to prevent them from interfering with each other, like let's say there's one resource which has a photo and another resource which has documents in it. If it's not properly isolated, it might, like, you might get a resource, the picture file get corrupted, and you might find text on the picture or something like that. So that's uh, main feature is this, main goal is this. Then there is key protection mechanisms. So to meet these goals, operating system have varieties of protection mechanisms, let's say, such as user authentication. Methods like password and biometric ensures the only authorized person access the system. So you might find, you might all, like, what you should have set proper passwords to every important file you have in your computer or system. So user authentication refers to this as it's required to have proper access, proper password or proper security on it, proper locks on it, so that the every only you could access that file. Unauthorized people can't access that same file. The next one is access control. It refers to defines the process of access resourcing using model like DAC, MAC, and BRBAC. So it just says that it defines who can read, write, or execute specific resources using model like role-based access control, such as RBAC, which is RBAC. There are also many other, like memory protection, file protection, process isolation, hardware support, encapsulation, monitoring and auditing. So encapsulation just refers to your having the sensitive data being in, like, it's ensures that secures the sensitive data, ensuring confidentiality even in it's intercepted. And hardware supports, such as features like user like kernel mode or user mode, separate sensitive operations, right? Monitoring and auditing. System tracks access patterns and flags suspicion activities, enabling them interventions. And there, yeah. So memory protection is giving process isolated memory space to prevent interference with each other. File protection, it just manages and encrypts the file. Process isolation is just runs independently. Process should run independently. Now we come to yeah, I already told you about memory protection. Base and limit registration restricts woo, woo, base and limit registration. This is process and specific memory range, segments and paging device to memory small used to unauthorized access. Challenge of in implementing protection. So challenge of implementing protection is balancing security and performance. Mm, it, you might find some system which are truly secure to the limit, but are too slow to perform. And you might find some system which are too really fast at its process, but it didn't have proper security in it. You might find a lot of them in this today's era. So protect. We sometimes that we shouldn't have that. That's a challenge for us to have to not have that problem when we create a system. So we have to balance both of them. Uh, Evolving threats are we know that we you can create new system, new logs in the system, but uh, the thief will at the end of the day will find a new way to break that log, same log to create. So we have to like with the evolving threats, we have to increase the security as well. So it's a lengthy process, a tiring process that never ends. Uh, so yeah, user education. User errors can compromise even the most advanced voting system. So uh, you might have uh, say you might want to find some resources online and you find a file, but the system warns you about the virus it might have or not. So but you don't listen to it and give access to that file. In the end, if there is virus, it will corrupt your system and will cause a lot of harm to OS of the system. So yeah, user education are necessary. Uh, of course, there's also handling complexity, like use in multi-user environment. Managing permission can be tricky, as I said, like in internet, and error can lead to vulnerability, as I said. Uh, so there's also ensuring compatibility, which refers to the process should have should seamlessly work between the system and the hardware, various hardwares and system. So it shouldn't, you know, stop at a point that, that the hardware working does the software does something and the hardware couldn't support it. So that shouldn't happen. Right now, we have importance in modern computing. Uh, yeah, we in today's modern computing, we need preventing data breach, ensuring compliance, building user trust. These are also important to every uh, security managing OS, uh, OS creating security, OS security management. Right. In today's world, it's crucial to have this. That which, first of all, it should actually prevent the data breaches. and safeguard the data which you have in the system. It's after all that's the most important point. If my data is getting stolen, so how can I trust someone? That's important, and I shouldn't have my data stolen in the first place, because if it gets stolen, they can use it in inappropriate ways. So yeah, it ensures compliance with regulating requirements. Organizations can compile with data security regulations and avoid penalties. It refers to the after all there are few rules when the companies which create this and they have to follow some regulations. So if they comply with data security regulations, and they they have to, because if they don't, they have to pay with the penalties of it. And building user trust. If the user doesn't trust the company or the uh, program which is securing the system, they might not want it. And if they don't want it, might cause a lot of harm to the creators. So yeah, they have to build user trust, slowly but surely. After that, there's next steps which the companies and the ones who are pro- creating this can improve on, like continuous improvement. Like there are some OS protect systems which whose sys- whose program are so outdated that any new hacker which comes to this environment nowadays can hack it very easily. Those are like the basics which are basic tests which are given to the new hackers to break the old era code or process. User awareness. We have to educate the users to so that they know what's best for their system, and not potentially, not mistakenly create more problems. And of course, research and development, like we have to need to research new logs and a way and develop such a log that won't have much vulnerability and will require so much time to break that even the hackers uh, wouldn't want to continue with the process. In the end, we come to conclusion. The conclusion is protecting protection in operating system is fundamental concept that ensures resource access is safe and efficient by addressing challenges such as performance trade-offs, evolving threats, and user education. Operating system can develop to secure, accessible, and efficient systems. So yeah, to wrap this up, protection in secure operating system are really important for any reliable computers. It prevents unauthorized access, safeguards data, ensures system stability. While implementing protection mechanism can be challenging, their role in creating trustworthy digital system is indispensable. As technology advance, so must our protecting strategies balance securities, performance, and instability. By doing so, we can build systems that empowers innovation while keeping users safe. With this, this video comes to an end. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day ahead. Thank you.